this project actually began many years ago. In 2001 or 2002, we identified this area as being extremely high in police report, police calls being taken. There were 900 calls taken on 1 square block. That block from 30th to Lowry, from 4th to 6th, became our focal point, and crime became the moving force to do something. PPL, Project for Pride in Living, worked with us to visualize the possibilities for this block. And I'd like to point out to you that that visualization actually became a model. The brown model that sits up there was how we originally viewed that block. Then the project was placed on hold because Hennepin County needed to determine which side of Lowry that they were going to take land from to expand the Lowry Avenue and create a new streetscape. Ultimately, all that land did come from Hawthorne. Then a series of events took place which helped us to get to where we are today. The reconstruction of Lowry Avenue, the momentum of green development and construction, LEED certification for residential housing, the City of Minneapolis's cluster housing project, and of course, the foreclosure issue, which impacted a number of Northside neighborhoods. The neighborhood realized that we needed to spark a positive interest in bringing people to the North Side and came to the conclusion that green or sustainable development was the way to go. To really make a statement, the project was expanded from 1 block to 4, and that's from 30th Avenue North to Lowry and 4th Street to Lyndale, and thus became the birth of EcoVillage. We have many interested parties and partners in this venture. PPL, the primary developer who has been with us from the beginning, thanks for hanging in there with us, Chris. Tree Trust, who identified viable trees that would remain on site and helped us create the tree nursery on 31st Avenue North. Home Depot, who granted us $500,000, thanks to Mayor Ryback. Minneapolis Seed, a developer who is interested in putting in passive solar housing. Habitat for Humanity, who has jumped on board in this effort. The volunteers who planted the sustainable gardens, which ultimately will be transplanted for landscaping in the area. Mississippi Watershed, who will work with us to determine how the water retention will exist in that area to avoid flooding and the storm sewers and river. U of M faculty and students who assisted us with our workshop design last summer, and the federal, state, county, and city governments who helped us assemble the land for site control or provided rehab dollars through various programs. The neighborhood has come to the forefront on this also. We decided that environmental improvements should not be limited just to the EcoVillage. And therefore, we have established a strategy under our NRP funds to grant our development partners some funds to make additional sustainable improvements to qualifying rehabs in the entire neighborhood. I began this presentation by indicating that crime was the force that drove us to where we are today. And I can say honestly that we have now months where we have 0 crime calls in that area. So this has been a truly successful story. Thank you.